Hey there friends, that was a quick turnaround from the slow jam to the mid-tempo jam. Nary time to get a drink of water or stand. But hey, we're back, almost on time, and we're gonna get on to some picking. So we're gonna start with Cabin in Caroline, a good old cabin song, Cabin OK. Bluegrass music has lots of good cabin songs, and many of them, of course, come from Flatt and Scruggs, Lester and Earl, and this is one of them. And it goes like this. Welcome back. If you're coming back from the slow jam, I encourage folks to keep on playing and pushing their tempo comfort level. And if you're just picking up right now, welcome. It's a snowy day. We had a little blizzard. It was the little blizzard that could. You know, the mountains got quite a bit of snow. We got a little over 2 feet here in East Boulder County, Lafayette, out here on the flatlands. And Saturday it started falling, and we were all kind of talking like, oh, this is nothing. This isn't going to be what they thought it was. And sure enough, it blew in and it snowed a lot. We had hours of shoveling this morning of wet, heavy snow. But it's a nice, beautiful, sunny, warm day, and it's melting off fast. But anyway, hope everyone's safe out there, and hope everyone has power in all the storm areas. And here we go, Cabin in Caroline. This one goes, and a 1 in the key of G, and a 1, and a 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 1. If I'm kicking it off, it might go something like... something like that. Is this thing working? I never did check. Looks like we're up and going. I'm gonna double check on that. Pull up the old live stream video. There it is, live on Facebook. I'll check in with the YouTube crew a little bit later here. But let's just start playing. I'm gonna find a good tempo, nice easy mid tempo for this song. Back it down just a tiny bit, get everyone eased in. Here we go. Kick us off on Cabin in Caroline, key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a cabin in the pines in the hills of Caroline, and a blue-eyed girl is waiting there for me. I'll be going back someday, for her I'll never stray. And the cabin in the hills of Caroline. Chorus. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine, and a blue-eyed girl way down in Caroline. Someday she'll be my wife, and we'll live a happy life in the cabin in the hills of Caroline. All play. we'll live a happy life in a cabin in the hills of Caroline. Play. I'll tell her of my love beneath the stars above, how I love her now and I know I always will. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine, and a blue-eyed girl way down in Caroline. Someday she'll be my wife and we'll live a happy life in a cabin in the hills of Caroline. Right. We're off and running. Cabin in Caroline. Good old song there. Okay, Hand Me Down My Walking Cane. This is a song that lots of folks have requested, and we've done it here and there. And I'm kind of basing this on the Norman Blake version. I believe it comes from the Delmore Brothers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Either the Delmore Brothers or the Blue Sky Boys. And Flat and Scruggs with cousin Jake and Uncle Josh do that song as a duet in that same version. However, Norman version goes like this: in G and a 1 and a 1 to the 5 and a 1 and a 4. I'm saying the lyrics are slightly different. So here's how the chorus goes. Hand me down my walking cane, Lord, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane, I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins, they have gone, my sins, they have overtaken me. I was thinking of the other version. That's how we're going to do it. My sins, they have overtaken me. That's just the version that I know the best. It's slightly different, obviously, than the original. But many of us know this version as well. So let's go ahead. The old one goes something like, sins have taken away, taken away. This one goes, my sins, they have overtaken me. Okay, that's it. Walking cane. And if I'm kicking it off, I'm going to go something like... Okay. Oh, there's that little... Yeah. All right, that's close enough. Okay, so here we go. In the key of G, kick us off. Hand me down my walking cane. We'll get a couple breaks on this one because it's got lots of verses. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I won't you go my bail? Yes, come on, Ma, won't you go my bail? Come on, Ma, won't you go my bail? Get me out of this Nashville jail. My sins, they have overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. Lord, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins, they have overtaken me. Play. Well, the beans was tough and the meat was fat. Or the beans was tough and the meat was fat. The beans was tough and the meat was fat. Oh, good God, I couldn't eat that. My sins, they have overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. Lord, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins, they have overtaken me. I'll play. Well, if I die in Tennessee, Lord, if I die in Tennessee, if I die in Tennessee, ship me back by COD. My sins, they have overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. Lord, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins, they have overtaken me. Play it. Well, if I die in New York State, Lord, if I die in New York State, if I die in New York State, ship my body back by freight. My sins, they have overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. Lord, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins, they have overtaken me. I'll play it then you. Hand me down my walking cane. Lord, hand me down my walking cane. Hand me down my walking cane. I'm gonna leave on the morning train. My sins, they have overtaken me. Hand me down my walking cane. There you go. I'm gonna hand myself down my water bottle. Excuse me for a moment. Had that over there. And we got to stay hydrated when we're singing all this bluegrass music. I hope you were singing harmony on that. It's a fun tenor part to sing. I realized I went through the whole entire slow jam without a sip of water. All right. Big Sciota, or Sciota. I think the real Ohioan country people call it Sciota. The Big Sciota River. And this is in the key of G. Good old pickin' song. I got the old Martin on tonight, and the old Martin doesn't quite tune the same as the Collings. In other words, I need to tune it more often. But that's one of the things I love about it. This guitar is almost 70 years old. Okay, so Big Sciota. The way I play it is thus, and in the key of G, 1 and a 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 1, 1 to the 4 and 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1. You could do it like a 1-5-1. You know, some folks do that on the A part. The way I see it is the bass notes are doing that anyway, and I like to keep it a little simpler. But anyhow, you could go 1 and a 5 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. It goes by so fast that they're kind of interchangeable. So I'm just going to keep 1 through that section, and then 1 to the 4, 5 and a 1, right? And then the B part. There's different versions of this, of course, but I do this: 1 and a 1 and 5, 5 and a 4, 4 to the 6 minor. 5, 1 again, 1, 1 and 5, 5 and 5 and 4, 4 and 4, a 6 minor and a 5 and a 1. Okay? So I'm going to kick it off and let's play it 3 times through. Me, you, me, you, me, you, and then we just end it. Right? Okay. Right about here, keeping it in the nice, easy, rollicking tempo. It could, of course, go by much quicker, but we're in the mid-tempo jam, which is supposed to be kind of in everyone's comfort zone, of slightly slower than these songs usually go, if they're faster songs. Anyway, here we go. I'll kick us off on Big Sciota 3 times through. fun. There was a time when that tune was, I felt like it was kind of overplayed at jams. But when you kind of come back to it after a while, you realize what a fun tune that is to play. Now my version, and obviously I started going 1-5-1 on those 8 parts. It kind of depends on what the bass player is doing the same thing anyway. So it just kind of depends on what you feel, really. And the version that I know, I pretty much learned it from the Skip Hop and Wobble album, Russ Barenberg on guitar, kicking it off with Edgar Meyer on bass and Jerry Douglas on dobro, and they have Sam Bush playing on that track. That's kind of where a lot of folks learned that tune from, but it's an old-time, cool tune. If you heard some old-time fiddle players playing it, it might sound completely different. But hey, it's a fun jammer. Okay, how's everybody doing out there? I haven't checked in with our picking crew. Hi, Matthew from Guysville, Ohio. Matthew Coleman, Guysville, Ohio, home of Ron Workman, Festival Ridge site on his farm there. Cool. And that's Matt from NorCal, talking about some Ohio old-time music. Hi, Vivan, excuse me if I'm not, Vivon Wickham. Thank you. Yeah, that is a great album. That was kind of a seminal album when I was learning about flat picking. Hi, Cody from Athens, Ohio. Hey, there's an Ohio friend. Hi, David Holkamp from New Mexico. Hi, Gord and Bernadette Kerr from Powassan, Ontario. Did I do that right? Powassan. Thanks for picking along. Hey, Aaron, you're back. Hold to a Dream. Yeah, well, check that out. I think that's doable. It's got some chord changes in it. All right. Hi, Kathy in BC. Hi, Skip in Longmont. Digging out. Yeah, we were digging out today around here. Colin, staying up late in the UK. Hi, Phyllis up at the cabin in Montana. Powassan, yes. Hi, John from New Jersey. All right, how's everybody doing on the old YouTuber? Checking on the YouTube channel. One of these days we might just migrate all over to YouTube. We'll see, I don't know. It's fun to have both of them going. Hi, William. Yeah, had to get right on back. Hi, Doug. Thanks for coming back. All right. Here we go. Next on the list, we've got Little Maggie, key of A. Slap this capo on the old man here. See if we stay in tune. My little trick is that I'll push the strings to keep tension on them while I tighten the capo. And sometimes you just get lucky and they stay right there. And don't pull sharp. Because that is what usually happens when you put that capo on, is it'll pull the strings sharp. All right, and Little Maggie, you know Little Maggie. 1 and 1 flat 7, 1 and a 5 and a 1, and a 1 flat 7, 1 and a 5 and a 1. So that's how we go, straight through without the long holds. Sometimes a vocalist will hold that, yonder stage, Little Maggie. I don't do that, at least here. We'll just go straight on, like the old Stanley Brothers version. And let's kick up this tempo a little bit. Start dropping the hammer. Okay. And if I'm kicking this off, I might go something like... Okay, so why don't you go ahead and kick us off here, and Little Maggie in the key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Over yonder stands little and courting some other man. Oh, how can I ever stand it to see those two blue eyes shining like two diamonds in the sky? Hey. Pretty flowers were made for blooming, pretty stars were made to shine, pretty women were made for loving, little Maggie was made for mine. Oh, the last time I saw little Maggie, she was sitting on the banks of the sea with a 44 around her and a 5-string on her knee. Play. Lay down your last gold dollar, lay down your gold watch and chain. Little Maggie's gonna dance for Daddy. Just listen to that old banjo ring, me and then you. Play. All right. Go away, little Maggie. Go and do the best you can. I'll get me another woman. You can get you another man. Fun. All right. So next we got Jerusalem Ridge. This is an ambitious tune for the jam, but it was requested a while back and we've done it a few times. And I figured, why not? Get a little minor number in there. Good old Jerusalem Ridge from Kenny Baker, plays Bill Monroe. Now, there are, well, I won't say too much about it, but I've got kind of my own idea about how this melody goes. But here are the changes, kind of based on the original. There's this kind of vamp. The fiddle does. And then kicks into it, okay? What I'm saying about the melody is I do this. I believe that's what he's playing. I truly believe that. Most people play with that flat six. I like the major six. It just sounds modal and cool and a little bit more uplifting. And to back up my point, when Monroe, and I also believe this about the chord changers, when it gets to the next part, da-da-da, da-da-da, I truly believe that's a D major chord, not a D minor like most people play. And I know this because, I mean, it sounds cool, and also when Monroe is playing his break, that's what he plays. So there's none of that in there. I believe he's hearing that old-timey ancient tone modal sound. Anyhow, it doesn't matter to me what you play, but that's what I'm going to play. So the changes from the top. Hey, let me get my voice going right. Okay, so Jerusalem Ridge, let's play it through. Let's just go twice through because it's such a long, we got time. Let's play it 3 times. Okay, me, you, me, you, me, you. Long form, but hey, give us a great opportunity to practice. Here we go. And I'm just going to kind of do that little, I'm going to kind of do the chord hits, and I'm going to kick it off, okay? Me, you, me, you, me, you. Jerusalem Ridge in A minor. Okay, well that was a marathon. Long form, but hey, fun to try to stretch out on that. A tricky little tune to stretch out from. You know, it's almost just the melody is the best way to go. But, you know, gave it a try there. Hope you all played great and enjoyed that. Okay, hi Becky from Idaho, Becky Smith. Hi Michael Snyder. Cool, thanks for picking up and joining us. Hi Ronald, Ron, still here. Hi Doug, still here. Thank you all for picking along. How's everyone doing in Facebook land? Flat picker, need to learn it. All right, well hey, come back to this point in the video and just learn my version. Hey, that's easy enough. Ansei from Japan, thank you for picking along. Oh yeah, hey, thanks David. I was getting I like to throw those kind of Tony Rice, kind of, you know, slight jazz chords in there. Gives it a little bit of a color. Bill Monroe would not have liked it. Hi Greg Shockett. That's right, Greg? Hey, you know what I'm saying. I've had debates with players about this, and it's just, you know, don't be afraid of that major 6, you know. Church Street Blues. Oh, nice. Vinyl. David got that on vinyl. Hi, Alex from Calgary. Cool. All right. Hi, Amy from Richmond. Jack McGuire. Michael LeBlue from Richmond. Flat Picker. James Hoffman. Cool. All right. Well, thanks you all for still being here. And let's get to I Know You Rider. Key of D. I hope you're not sick of I Know You Rider. I never get sick of this song. It's just, you know, just a great song. And to help us not get sick of it, we're going to turn up the tempo a little bit. We do this one on the fast jam often because it's fun to play fast. This isn't pushing it too hard. I mean, we're still in the kind of what I consider the mid-tempo range. But it's a little quicker than we've been going. And that's going to make this tune more fun. You know I Know You Rider, but just in case you don't, 1, flat 7, 4, 1 on the D chord, and then the turnaround is F, C, E minor, D. It's just an altered 12-bar blues. Okay, so here we go. I know. Did this turn up? No, it's kind of loud. I'm gonna turn that click down a tiny bit. Okay, I Know You Rider in D, and you know if I'm kicking it off, I'm gonna go something like. I could do better, but there's a version of Kickoff for you. I'm not going to sun myself on that one. So go ahead and kick us off here. I Know You Rider, key of D. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you rider gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Laid down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. Lay down last night, Lord, I could not take my rest. My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. I got it. The sun will shine in my The sun gonna shine in my back door someday. March winds will blow all my troubles away. Play it. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I wish I was a headlight on a northbound train. I'd shine my light through the cool Colorado rain. I got it. Rather drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log. Rather drink muddy water and sleep in a hollow log than to be down in Frisco treated like a low-down dog. Play one. I'm going to play another one and you play after me. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you right are gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Alright, just a straight up kind of bluegrass ending. Fun. Well, you know, getting warmed up to these slightly quicker tempos, right? We wanted to take it around a couple more times there. Going to go to the key of F now. Walkin in Jerusalem, just like John. I don't think we've done this. Maybe we did early on, you know, last spring. But anyway, just thought of this song. I love singing this and playing it. In the key of F. So, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. I wanna be ready for 1, 4 for 1. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. And then you start your solo. Now, the way I like to play this, the kickoff and the breaks will go through that entire thing that we just played. So basically like 2 A's and 2 B's, if you think of it that way. So I'll dim it. Let me find a click. It's definitely slower, a little more rollicking mid-tempo. Yeah, it's even slower than that. Let's see. Back it down there. Now the Monroe version is a little quicker than this, but I like to kind of groove it a little bit. So here's how I kick it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sort of like that. So why don't you go ahead and kick us off here, Walking in Jerusalem Just Like John, key of F. And when we get to the end of this, it's gonna stop. It's gonna be, I wanna be ready, Lord, to walk in Jerusalem just like John. One of those. Okay. I'll try to reach over and grab the click, but if not, just ignore it. Here we go. Walking in Jerusalem just like John, key of F. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. John, oh, what did you say? Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I'll meet you there at the crowning day. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I got it. John said the city was 4 square wide, walking in Jerusalem just like John. None could enter but the sanctified, walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. Play. Now some comes crippled and some comes lame, walking in Jerusalem just like John. Some comes a walking into Jesus' name, walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna just like John. There we go. Grooving a little bit there. We played that song with Grant Farm, and I'm used to playing it on electric, so it's kind of funny. Just a funny thing when you switch from one feel to another. It's been a while. Good to bring that song back. And moving on to a song we have never tried at the jam. And I was trying to get some more Red Allen in the mix. And so let's do Hello City Limits in the key of B on Red Allen's old guitar here. This guitar is called Old Red. When I purchased this guitar and I took it to Gruen for an appraisal, you know, just for insurance, and he appraised it and gave the rundown, and I said, well, it belonged to Red Allen, and he says, that doesn't mean anything. Red Allen was a wheeler dealer. He had lots of guitars, which is true. I've never identified a photo of Red playing this guitar. There's a photo of Harley holding what could possibly be this guitar, but in every photo of Red Allen, he's got a different guitar. And I've heard some stories about his wheeling and dealing of guitars for sure. So Hello City Limits, you know, I used to sing this song way back in the day, but I wanted to, I thought I printed it. I printed out the lyric just to make sure I remembered it. And there it is. Okay. So in key of B, let's see how we do here. Hello City Limits, and 4, 4, 4 and 1, 5, 5, 5 and 5, 4, 4, 5 and 1. Here's the chorus. Hello City Limits, I see your sign, left all my worries way behind, left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello City Limits, I'm starting out brand new. That's the whole thing. Obviously kind of a little faster than we were there. Let's try it right about here. And if I'm kicking it off, I might do something like... Okay, so why don't you kick us off here, Hello City Limits in the key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's the chorus. Hello City Limits, I see your sign, left all my worries way behind, I may decide just to change my name to Hello City Limits, I'm starting out brand new. Hello City Limits, I see your sign, left all my worries way behind. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello City Limits, I'm starting out brand new. Me than you. Hello City Limits, I see your sign, left all my worries way behind. Left all my troubles and heartaches there too. Hello City Limits, I'm starting out brand new. Hello City Limits, I'm starting out brand new. Tag that one, just like the Red Allen recording. Cool song, and just a fun jammer, you know, when you're in a real band setting. All right, so we're going to close out the mid-tempo jam here with I Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow, and we're going to kick up the tempo a little bit, kind of push our comfort zone a little bit, and get set for the fast jam. So everybody please come back. Remember, I always say this, and I will say it again, there's always something you can play on the fast tunes. If it's faster than you're used to, you can always just, or you don't have to go. You could always play something. There's always something you can play. And you don't want this is an exercise in letting the tempo be and not letting your abilities affect the tempo. I abide by this myself. I go by it all the time, and I would encourage you all to do so. When you're at a jam and somebody kicks off a song at a certain tempo, and then someone comes around and drags it because they're trying to play all their 16th notes, it just kills the thing. Just play something simple that lets the tempo be. Okay, so here's my rule one more time. Let the tempo dictate the music. Don't let your technique affect the tempo. So here we go. Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow in the key of B. And this is much slower than, this is faster than we've been, but this is much slower than I usually play this song. It's a fast song. And we'll play this, and then we'll have about 15 minutes of a break before we come back for the fast jam, okay? So Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow in B. I know the Flat and Scruggs version is in C, but I just got used to playing this in B. And it goes like this. And a 1 and 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 5 and 1 4 and 4 and 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. Or you can always play something, right? All right. Ain't Gonna Work Tomorrow. Go ahead and kick us off. Key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna leave this country. I'm going around the world. I'm gonna leave this country for the sake of one little girl. I ain't gonna work tomorrow. I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. I got it. Can't you hear the banjo ringing? Can't you hear that lonesome sound? Can't you hear those pretty girls laughing over on that cold, cold ground? I ain't gonna work tomorrow, I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. Play. I'll hang my head in sorrow, I'll hang my head and cry. I'll hang my head in sorrow as my darling passes by. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. Me then you. Play. Let's take it around. Last chorus. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, I ain't gonna work next day. I ain't gonna work tomorrow, for it may be a rainy day. All right, we did it. Okay, now we're getting good and warmed up. So, quarter after the hour, we'll be back for the Fast Jam. Thank you all so much. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the contributions. It's nice to be able to make a little bit of income during these times and get a little practice along with you. So hope everyone in Colorado and all the storm zone is safe and got a lot of exercise digging out today as I did. And I'll see you in about 15 minutes.